Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Classic. Robert Rambles here and thank you so much for joining me today. Ogre Thieves is now turned yellow, so we're going to go do this. And Abercrombie needs his crate of herbs and paraphernalia, tools. And he needs this to do something, and he's already let slip that he thinks we're a bit foolish for helping him. So we'll see how this works out, but throughout World of Warcraft history, our player character has had many instances where they've been duped, deceived, or bewildered by enemies that really aren't that smart. So it is a little bit embarrassing for our Night Elf warrior, but we'll have to see it through nonetheless. And it starts by fighting some ogres, and they're going to be way over here at the Volgol Ogre Mound, I'm assuming. It's the only place we've encountered any ogre. I did some herbing and worked on some alchemy. We also trained some of our abilities, so we have a new rank of charge. And what else did we get? Oh, we got challenging shout. This is an aggro grabbing cooldown, so this is going to force all nearby enemies to focus attacks on us for 6 seconds. Unfortunately, it's on a 10-minute cooldown, so every 10 minutes we can pop this. Any monsters that are attacking our group, if we're in a dungeon, they'll all come onto us if they're within range. So we're going to save that for emergency situations, obviously. As far as alchemy, we learned Elixir of Defense. We've learned the Strong Troll's Blood Potion, which I actually have made a few. But I wasn't yet able to level up to the next level of alchemy. Probably now I would be if I went back to the trainer. I also bought us a 12-slot herbing bag, because we usually have about 8 to 10 kinds of herbs, and we had a 6-slot bag that basically we are always going to be ahead. Right now, if we use this instead of using the 6-slot bag, that's going to help us out. So 12 pouch herb pouch, good to go. Redundancies, good to go. I also found a leather helmet. I need to write this stuff down so I don't have to wait for it to occur to me what I've done while grinding for herbs. We have a leather helmet instead of no helmet. I'm not showing it, but you can see what it looks like in the character pane there. It's kind of cool. I would just rather show my character's head unless we get something super awesome, but there's our leather helmet that we now have with intellect, stamina, and spirit. Whatever your warrior needs, right? Wrong, but it's absolutely better than having nothing equipped at all, because it's classic. And I could probably find some chain helmets on the auction house. I don't want to spend the money. We're going to level, and eventually any equipment at this level is going to cease to matter, so why spend any money on it? Now his crate is probably just going to be on the ground, perhaps. Somewhere near the mound. We're gonna have to fight our way back there, so let's I don't see any other players, but if we see anybody new run into the area, we'll toss them an invite and see if we can make this a little bit easier on ourselves. Like this person here. Let's see if they go to engage anything. If we see her fighting, which we do, we'll go ahead and toss an invite out after we deal with this guy. Let's make this combat our focus for a second, okay? Okay, Robert? Okay. She's not really fighting them, she's just kind of weaving a path back, which could work for us too, but it could also just as easily backfire on us, so we're gonna fight some of these guys. preferably in such a position that they don't pull others. And preferably facing the correct way. I'm going to use one of these potions so we can get some passive regen going on that we might badly need. It's not very much. But it's not nothing. Nice, another healing potion. So we have 10 healing potions as well, which we've been having to utilize quite a bit. So I'm happy to have it. So somewhere around here is a crate. But if it's an item on the ground, it could be up for anybody to loot. And so that means it's going to disappear for a period of time, I guess. Oh, you know what? It's up right here. Let's see if it vanishes after we grab it. If it does, I'll feel bad for these guys. It doesn't seem like it. Okay. I could swear I remember that there are certain items that you'll pick up and it'll disappear and then you'll have to wait if you're like the next player to come behind. But it's probably specific to each quest. It said there was a bruiseweed here. Maybe it means up top. Well, that wasn't actually too difficult. Being level 38 helped us quite a bit, I'm sure. 28. Because that was a level 30 mob we fought. I'm thinking that Abercrombie's going to have at least one or two more quests he wants us to do. I just don't know if those quests are going to be at a much higher level, or if we're going to be able to run right out and do them. If they're at a higher level, we're probably going to shoot over to Menethil Harbor, and we'll follow up on that quest there and see if that changed and anything. I don't have an interest... The thing is, I don't have an interest in leveling over in the wetlands right now, because we're kind of out level. I don't know if I care for the area, so I don't want to really get absorbed into it. So we'll check out the specific quests we have over there that turns in Darkshire, but I don't want to get too wrapped up in doing things in the wetlands, if that makes any sense. There's a theory that says just do every quest you encounter that is at your level. My theory is trying to kind of level in places that I think I'm going to enjoy, where I'm interested in the stories that are being told in the zones, and places where I can kind of follow plot threads coherently, which is easier in some zones and more difficult in others. Strangely, I don't think that we've had to fight these Ravagers for anything, have we? I can't think of anything, but maybe we did much earlier on. Oh, we got Blessing of Might. Increase melee attack power by 55. Thank you, Paladin. Appreciate that. Tons of spiders up here on the way to Abercrombie's. Let's try to avoid as many as we can. I believe they can disease us and poison us for damage over time. These Black Widow hatchlings. That's right, just stay over there for a minute. We'll fight the ones that are right in front of us. No reason to put that much effort into avoiding a fight. Especially when it's going to be with a green mob that we can basically stomp. I just find the 3-minute infected bite kind of annoying. Although I don't think it can stack with itself, so I don't think you can get multiples. But they could probably refresh it. Totally worth it to pick up the Briarthorn. That I think just respawned here. There it is. And we need that for basically everything right now for alchemy that we can level with. We need it for the Troll's Blood, we need it for the healing potions. I'd like to make some of these elixirs of defense. We need more strangle kelp. For some reason, I always think he's more to the west than he actually is. There he is. Him and his little outhouse of horrors. Eliza, beloved wife, may the earth sate your hunger. Okay, so we probably were supposed to have already stumbled upon this. I'm assuming this is his wife? It looks like an adult-sized grave, so we're gonna go with wife. Is he gonna A, reanimate her, B, reanimate her, C, just summon a demon or something randomly? Let's see what happens next. Do you have my crate? If so, then please give it to me quickly. What's the hurry? Well, thank you. You have more than earned your reward. Aha, happy nights ahead. I trust this guy not at all any longer, obviously. Take this note to Elo Ebonlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am. Bring Abercrombie's letter to Elo Ebonlock, mayor of Darkshire.
See you around.
We are about to turn the mayor of Darkshire into a zombie, or ghoul, or something awful. I'm just 100% something bad. We're about to do something bad because we are gullible. Like I said earlier, we have a history of gullibility as our character in WoW. Oh, I am so gonna regret this, but I'll do anything for experience and a little bit of silver, you know what I mean? I will do any quest for experience and a little bit of silver. So we're going to deliver this letter that we know is basically... It's not going to do anything good to this guy. Hence the maniacal laughter at the end. So, Lord Elo, I'm sorry, but we have a letter from an old friend. Abercrombie, I don't know a person of that name. You say you have a letter for me from this Abercrombie fellow? Yep, this is a good sign. He doesn't know who Abercrombie is. Elo looks at the letter. What language is this? It looks ancient. I can't read it. Take the note you gave me to Sira von Indy. Sira von Indy. He is very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate this message, it is he. Okay. So he didn't die on the spot. That's like a lot more positive than I thought the outcome was going to be. We can go give the letter to somebody else.
Go with honor, friend.
who is standing 12 feet away. Thankfully.
Well met.
A note from Abercrombie the Hermit, huh? I don't know him, though if he lives out at the graveyard, then I do know his brains have rotted out. I agree with you. Sierra begins translating the note. I'm almost finished translating that note. If you come back in a few moments, I should be done.
Be careful.
He's done immediately.
Light be with you.
There we are. It's translated. The air grows heavy, as if a thick, black curtain is drawn over the land. Okay. Oh my. If what is written on this note is true, then Abercrombie's done something unspeakable. You better bring the translated note back to Elo, and do so quickly, for I fear a doom already lumbers toward our town.
Light bless you.
Guys, it's worse than I thought. I think they're bringing Stitches here. He wanders up and down through Darkshire.
Need help?
Or through Duskwood, rather, along the road. Ah, the note is translated. Please let me see it. Elo reads the letter, and his face goes white. He then looks at you. Although the aid you gave Abercrombie may have been motivated from kindness, your actions have doomed our town. Elo becomes lost in his thoughts. I hope we're at least a little bit embarrassed. We look as nonchalant and blank-faced as ever. The Embalmer is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist driven mad by the death of his wife, Eliza. To restore her, he used dark magic to place his own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the Embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve his heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken. So now we know where the grave is. It's good that we just stumbled across that. And now we get to go do a little grave robbing. Who doesn't want to do grave robbing? I mean, come on. This is going to be a shield upgrade. Strength and stamina and 14 block and 661 armor. Pfft. We're getting like such good luck with shields after going with that round shield for basically forever. And what we're going to need next, obviously, is going to be a weapon. It helps if I actually take the quest. What we're going to need next is a weapon. That's probably going to be pretty hard to find. Although I am trying to do, or rather to find time to do a Shadowfang Keep run pretty soon. And I have to do Black Fathom Deeps, but I'm kind of worried that, well, it's still green. So maybe I'll do Black Fathom Deeps first. We'll see what I can find a group for. But I'm planning one night soon to do one of those dungeons. Preferably, eventually, both. Well, we had spoken of Stitches, and here he is. This guy, I don't think he has a chance here. Alright, forget it. Let's go. I think that we could get him with the guards and a few of us. I mean, this bear, Karina, is doing pretty good at staying alive. I think we have a healer somewhere amidst us. There's everybody. Allies are in blue, the NPCs are in green, obviously. I think we're good. We'll just give it everything we've got. I feel good about this because sometimes Stitches will just aggro you. He'll be coming from behind you and you won't notice until it's too late. And then he actually runs surprisingly quick and he's chased me down and killed me a couple times. So I actually feel pretty good about that. And with Stitches down, well, we'll look forward to probably having to kill him again later. But with him down, we'll keep heading out. Now, it did finally occur to me that this is an elite quest. Elite. And that, I guess, is why it's elite. Level 31 elite. Okay. What do you think the odds are of us taking that on by ourselves? Oh, and it has a bunch of guards. Very interesting. I checked in general for a group, but it doesn't look like anybody's doing this yet. Unfortunately, this will put a kink in our plans. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and see if anybody comes along doing this or if I get a response from general chats. And if not, then it could be time to go to Menethil Harbor, speak with Glorin Steelbrow, and find out about this. This is related to Morbid Fell, who is also a level 30 or 32 elite. So even once we do this, we might not be able to do the follow-up. And we have this taking us to South Shore, which I have the flight point for. I'm just wondering why it's red. We could go check it out anyway. Maybe we'll just go check this out, since all we have to do is speak to this guy, and we'll see if there's anything there at level that we can do. Because I do want to get into South Shore, and I feel like we should be at level for that stuff. I'm going to try her with just her without her ads, but I feel like she's going to summon them. If I do that, I feel like she's going to summon them mid-fight, right? Is that what happens here? If it was just her, you know, maybe we could get it. I doubt it. Let's just see what kind of damage she does. Let's see what she does. Oh, that was great. Oh no, she's a mage. Shit. Well, she's not going to be using that for a second. Oh, there's her guards! Oh, yeah. How beefy are her guards? They seem as beefy as regular mobs, so yeah, we're not going to be doing that by ourselves. I'll see if I can get a group. If not, I might shoot on over to South Shore real fast. And by real fast, I mean it'll be real fast for you guys. I've so far been able to find 2 other people, so that might actually be enough to take this on. But while the Warlock is on the way over, we'll see if we can't find anybody else who just needs the quest to help anybody out who might find themselves in a similar situation. Alright, we have a group of 4 together, which is going to do it for this quest, I think, unless anybody messages me in the meantime while we're waiting on our last member to make his way here. We have Alemi, Halo, and Raven. 2 Paladins and a Warlock, 2 humans, and a Dwarf. Pretty good representation amongst the races. We are missing a gnome, but no one's ever really missing a gnome, you know? Alright, here we go. I'm assuming I can click on this to initiate things. And I'm going to do so. You dig through the semi-loose dirt over the grave and find the remains of a coffin. Within the coffin, you can feel the vibrating scrapes and clawed fingers of the gnashing of rotten teeth. Will you open the coffin and retrieve the Embalmer's heart? I kind of have to. These guys are relying on it. Okay. We're already locked in combat, so we might as well just get in here. Oh, there's the guards. We can use our challenging shout and we'll get all these guys onto us for a minute. I think this Venom Spider is considering joining the party. Not bad. Pretty easy with the healer and everything. Embalmer's Heart. Excellent. I didn't realize it was going to prompt us to read the quest turn-in with the group waiting behind us. Kind of caught me off guard. And we're going to have to make the run back because our hearth is on cooldown. But that's okay. It might be a shorter run to go north now that I really think about it. It probably could be a shorter run this way. We'll find out. Not only was going around the back way a little bit more expedient, it also yielded quite a bit of herbs we were able to pick along the way, so that's good. We're going to turn this in and see where it goes. Now, something I noticed while waiting with our group was that Stitches spawns right behind Abercrombie's cabin, which may be a spoiler. Feels like a spoiler.
Need help?
Have you yet found Eliza's grave? Do you have the Embalmer's heart? We do. You've done it. The magic within his heart will be proof against the Embalmer's evil, and a powerful aegis over the town of Darkshire. You have done a great thing for our people. Your name will remain in our annals forever. Alright, that's great. Am I getting both of these? Oh, I am. We're probably not going to use... Let's see. No, we're talking about a difference of 126 armor to 35 armor. So, no, as cool as those actually look, we will just be using the shield and not the cloth shoulder pads. I know it sounds weird, but we're gonna sell those. There's our new shield. Just as we were getting used to the old one. Looks like a traditional Stormwind shield. Pretty cool. And so he did not have a follow-up for us. I'm wondering about that. Because that can't be the end of the quest chain. Maybe we come back here at a higher level and something else is available to us to finish off Stitches, who gets spawned from behind his cabin. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I expected this to chain into something that was going to be at a higher level, but I did expect it to chain. And now I just want to look around. Make sure that we're not missing any quest givers here in Duskwood. Because the next thing for us to do would be to go to Menethil and complete this doomed ship quest. There's nobody else around who needs anything done, it doesn't seem. Oh, here we go. Madame Eva.
Greetings.
She needs some stuff done. Legend of Stalvan, and these might have been quests that were from early on that we just didn't take because we were focusing on what we were doing. Let's see. Last night a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter, Alyssa, was in great danger. I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stelvan. Seek out the clerk in the town hall. See if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all.
Safe travel.
That's interesting. My curiosity is piqued. I actually want to run over right now and talk to him and see what it's going to end up having us actually do about this Stelvan.
Hello.
So Madame Eva sent you. Stelvan, huh? Let me check the town registry. Stelvan, let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record for a Mr. Stelvan Mistmantle. The last recorded address is Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My, talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean. Travel to Moonbrook Schoolhouse and bring back any updated information about Stelvan to Clerk Deltry.
Have a good one.
Moonbrook. Okay. Why am I blanking on where that should be? Moonbrook. We should know where that is, right? Interesting. Moonbrook Schoolhouse. I did find this Twilight Grove, which looks like a Night Elf-ish area that has this portal in the middle of it that doesn't go anywhere right now. That's not the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. Anyway, we will figure that out. That seems pretty interesting. She also had another quest. Let's go ahead and grab that and see if it's something more local that we can do before we apparently head out of the area.
Light be with you.
The Totem of Infliction. As the mystical taint creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable. The winds whisper to me, and they speak of a great danger which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble warrior, bring to me 5 ghoul fangs, 10 skeletal fingers, and 5 vials of spider venom. This is a quest I should have grabbed a long time ago. And it's probably a quest that I'll just do while I'm out grinding for herbs and won't subject you guys to, because we'll be fighting a lot of the same things that we've already fought. And if I'm talking about spiders, ghouls, and skeletons, I can find these all right around the graveyard north of Raven Hill. So I'll just farm at the graveyard for herbs and mobs, and I'll get this completed on my own time. It gives us something held in offhand. We would never equip this, but maybe somebody would. A caster, perhaps? I don't know.
Light bless.
But we'll take that. Let's see, say it's probably a green quest, and that's just something I can knock out while herbing, just for some extra experience, and we'll see if it chains into anything. And then we're leaving either for Moonbrook or for Menethil, so we will decide that next time. I think this is a great place to take a break. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any critiques, thoughts, ideas, criticisms, or witticisms are always appreciated. And as always, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.